What up? It's your G2SP. You already know. So the first thing I'm gonna come to you with is something happened. So we're gonna start talking about where it could have came from. So the dude that sucker punched me, which is a crackhead, a druggy crackhead. We just gonna say he could be a possibility of this outcome. Then we have the dude that was trying to accuse me of hollering at his girlfriend, which I believe he's like in his early 20s. His girlfriend, he's saying she's 17. She told me that she was 19. 17 is legal, but I wasn't even trying to holler at her. I just had to put that out there just to put it out there, like, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Nobody was trying to holler at your girl, bro. He said that he was going to shoot me in my face. The 20-odd-year-old, early 20s bisexual told me that he was going to pop me in my face. Now, as far as the druggy crackhead, I haven't heard about him or from him in a while. He hasn't apologized or anything like that. I heard that he was incarcerated. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Now, as far as the bisexual, early 20s, mixed male, because he's mixed with black and another race. I don't know what. But so from what I heard, he don't have an issue with me now. But in my book, I look at it like this recent incident he could have been behind it or had something to do with it. So I'm at a shopping center. It's the 11th of April. And two young black males coming in. One is very dark skinned, one is a little bit lighter than me. And they're acting weird and funny. From what I've seen, workers were thinking that they were shoplifting at the shopping center. And what I seen was they were trying to do something funny, like coming at me. In this event, one of the workers that work outside came in, and I was talking to them. And it kind of like dittered them. It kind of got them like not to pursue the situation as fast as they probably was going to do. They were, in my eyes, targeting me. There's a possibility that it was going to rob the store, and that's why they probably was targeting me. Like, basically on my level, like, you better not say nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because they were up to something. I wasn't really paying attention to them on that level. I was more paying attention to the fact that I felt like my life was in danger. The next thing was I seen a black woman with two daughters talking to one of the individuals. It sounded like she was trying to talk them out of it. Whatever they were about to do, it sounded like she was attempting to talk them out of it. I could have heard her say something about one of the individuals, the more lighter black male. I could have swore I heard her say, like, you know, you're in school, you need to finish school, you need to get your life right. I could have swore I heard her say that, and was basically telling her he doesn't need to do anything that's idiotic, stupid, or that could ruin his future. The more darker male, at one point I said hi to him when he was exiting the facility, and he kind of gave me the kind of look, like he was smiling, but it was kind of like, I still don't like you kind of smile. It is what it is. The one thing I'm going to say is the reason, if you notice, I'm wearing a black flag with roses in it. And then I have a red flag. And usually I wear these flags on my head or whatever. When I'm not wearing it on my head, I put it in my pocket. And I think that it kind of could have been the reason why they targeted me. And I'm thinking that it's like some type of gang activity. I'm, doing a little research, and I think it has to do with gang activity. To be honest with you, all lives matter. Black lives matter. When you're a black person, nothing dealing with color should ever put you in a mindset to take another person's life. Because the color of your skin make many want to take your life. So to sit there and actually sit there and say, oh, a claw, clothes, something that another black man has on, or white man or whatever, it makes me say, a color makes me say, I'm going to attempt to kill him or hurt him. It's idiotic. It's so backwards. My message to the pro-black organizations, every last one of y'all, y'all need to start reaching out to our young blacks. It's serious. I'm really asking for you to do this because we have a lot of young blacks that are willing to take a life over a color of clothes or accessory of clothes. And we've been oppressed already from the color of our skin. We don't need not one African American using these same tactics of deciding to take another one's life over a color. This needs to stop. It does. You see, maybe back in the 70s, 80s, and 90s, we were easily manipulated to fight over colors of clothes and clothes accessories. But we're in a new day and age. It's 2016. Stop fighting over the color of clothes or the color of accessories with your own kind. Because it's idiotic. It's foolish. And it's definitely a way to utilize you to get rid of every black person that will ever matter to better in the day of our African nation. Okay? That's what I want to say. So all you pro-black organizations, you need to get on this. In this town, if you want to know what town I'm in, personally contact me. If you got the finances to do so, come to this town. And I promise you, I would pinpoint the neighborhoods and the areas where it can all happen. Where young blacks are willing to take the life of another black over the color of garments, the color of clothes, and accessories. Which is sad. Because we're oppressed because of the color of our skin. This is not right. But for me to see the situation where two young blacks come into a shopping center looking like they're shoplifting and possibly, if things have to go in that direction, rob the shopping center. It was sad because the shopping center definitely has children in it. So if they would have robbed the store, especially armed, they would have been endangering the life of innocent children, which I feel is wrong. I'm from Queens, New York, and I could honestly remember no women and children. And in this town I'm in, I don't believe that rule is there. Young blacks will, if they have the firearm, shoot their guns, stray bullets flying everywhere, young children around. And that's just too risky. And it's just to represent a gang mentality. It's sad. You can destroy our future. It's because of colors. It's because of he say, she say. It's because you want to represent your gang. Is that serious? At that, you're going to come to a black man's job or wherever and start violence. This is sad. Well, one thing I'm going to say is the fact that these young blacks weren't really about that and were talked out of it. They really don't want to do it. So I'm going to drink to that. God bless your soul, brothers. It's sad, but it's real. Someone needs to teach you the real. Holla at me. It's your G Twist P, a.k.a. Redhead High Simpson.